The name Portugal has roots that stretch back through layers of time, entwined in the stories of ancient peoples and empires. It begins with Portus Cale, a name that echoes through history, a combination of Roman and Celtic influences that speaks of a settlement nestled along the banks of the Douro River. Here, the convergence of cultures created a tapestry rich in heritage, the very essence of what would become a nation. Porto, derived from the Latin word for port, signifies a place of arrival, a harbor where ships once docked, laden with goods and stories from distant lands. The second part of the name, Cale, is more elusive, its meaning steeped in the mists of antiquity. Some scholars trace it back to the Calaiti, an ancient people who inhabited the region, while others propose a connection to the Celtic word for port, suggesting a shared linguistic heritage that transcends time and borders. As the Romans swept across the Iberian Peninsula, conquering and renaming, Portus Cale transformed under their dominion. The Romans, with their penchant for order and organization, integrated the settlement into a broader provincial system, establishing it as a vital point in the province of Galicia. The name evolved, morphing into Portucale, a term that would eventually give rise to the modern Portugal. This evolution reflects not just a change in nomenclature, but a significant shift in identity, as the region began to coalesce into a distinct entity, a precursor to the Portugal we recognize today. Through the centuries, the name continued to evolve, each iteration capturing the essence of a people in flux. By the 9th century, the term Portugale was widely used, encompassing the lands between the Douro and Minho rivers, a region marked by its unique geography and the indomitable spirit of its inhabitants. The names Portucale, Portugale, and later Portugal resonate with a sense of belonging, a connection to the land and its history. The 14th century Middle French variation, Portugal, and its subsequent adaptations in Middle English reflect the broader European awareness of this burgeoning nation, a recognition of its place in the tapestry of medieval geopolitics. Yet, to understand Portugal is to delve deeper into its early history, a narrative shared with the entirety of the Iberian Peninsula. The region was inhabited by diverse groups, from the pre-Celts to the Celts, each leaving their mark on the cultural landscape. The Galaeti, Lusitanians, and other tribes wove their identities into the fabric of this land, setting the stage for the Roman conquest. The Romans, driven by a desire for resources and strategic advantage, brought their own language, culture, and governance, forever altering the trajectory of the region. As the centuries unfolded, the legacy of the Celts lingered, their influence evident in the archaeological remnants scattered across the landscape. The Castro culture, characterized by fortified settlements and a rich oral tradition, thrived in the face of external pressures. The Druids, with their mystical knowledge and spiritual guidance, played a pivotal role in maintaining cultural continuity, even as the tides of history shifted around them. The Roman chronicles offer glimpses into this world, depicting the Galaeti as fierce warriors, reveling in the joys of life under the moonlight, a testament to their resilience and vitality. The arrival of the Suebi and Visigoths marked another chapter in this intricate narrative. These Germanic tribes, with their own customs and beliefs, brought a new dynamic to the region. The kingdom of the Suebi, established in the remnants of the Roman Empire, became a crucible for cultural exchange and adaptation. As the Visigoths consolidated power, the landscape of power shifted once more, with the remnants of the Old World colliding with the New. The Christianization of the region, spurred by the efforts of missionaries and local leaders, further intertwined the threads of identity as the people navigated the complexities of faith and governance. The Muslim conquest in 711 introduced yet another layer to the narrative of Portugal. The Umayyad Caliphate's expansion reshaped the political landscape, with much of the territory falling under Muslim rule. Yet, even in this period of foreign dominance, the spirit of resistance flickered. The Reconquista, a protracted struggle to reclaim the Iberian Peninsula, saw the emergence of figures like Pelagius, who rallied the remnants of the Christian nobility to fight against the invaders. The battles fought during this era were not a struggle for identity, a quest to reclaim heritage and legacy. As the 12th century dawned, the county of Portugal emerged, a small but significant polity that would eventually grow into a kingdom. The Battle of São Mamede in 1128 marked a turning point, as Afonso Henriques proclaimed himself Prince of Portugal, setting into motion the events that would lead to the formal recognition of Portugal as a kingdom in 1139. This moment was not just a political victory, it was a declaration of identity, a statement that the people of this land were no longer mere subjects of larger powers, but a distinct nation with its own destiny. The centuries that followed were marked by exploration and expansion, as Portugal emerged as a maritime power. The age of discoveries, fueled by a spirit of adventure and curiosity, propelled Portuguese explorers to distant shores, forever altering the course of history. The empire that blossomed from these voyages was both a source of pride and a complex legacy, intertwining narratives of discovery, colonization, and cultural exchange. Through it all, the name Portugal has endured, a testament to the resilience and adaptability of its people. It encapsulates a journey through time, a narrative woven from the threads of many cultures, languages, and traditions. From Portugal to the modern nation-state, the evolution of this name reflects the rich tapestry of history, a reminder that the past is never truly lost, but continues to shape the present and future. As the rivers flow and the tides change, the essence of Portugal remains, a beacon of heritage and identity amidst the ever-shifting sands of time.